Hey everyone, Destiny here. First thing you might notice is I updated my PNG tuber after a very long time. And I have a new game. Yes, I just opened it, so that's why you'll see that. This is Spill the Beans. It's currently in a demo version. I got early access thanks to the creators, so all of their socials and stuff will be in the description down below, so please go check it out. I'm releasing this day after I record first episode or the whole thing, so it should be coming out, this game should be coming out June 10th, during one of the festivals for Steam. I just thought that I'd get a quick early in. I just want to quickly warn, this game does have implications of things. It's like a murder mystery hunt type story mode thing, so think Doki Doki Literature Club kind of stuff. So if you are sensitive to that kind of thing, please look away. The description will also have all the warnings below, and I hope you enjoy. You've done it again. Against all odds, you've managed to pull off the heist. You're shaking. Outstretched hands grab the cafe's secret recipe. As its power pulses through your body, your heart aches, your breath flutters, mere echoes of what was taken from you. What will be yours again soon? But at this crucial moment, you can't help but think of all the other people in this cafe, the ones you're about to drag into a complicated criminal mess. You can only blame the scroll's influence for such inconvenient sympathies. If they were in your position, they'd do the same, wouldn't they? They know that, after everything you'd been through, this is the only option left. People say that Artifice County is one of the most magical places there is. Yes, Artifice, where 100 years ago the world of spirits cracked the earth and spilled over into ours. But now the spirits works. I can't speak. Sorry, I'm also still recovering from a cold that I got like last week. But now those spirits work 9 to 5s. Arcane power fuels cars and charges phones. This county, once the cradle of magic, has become as mundane as any other. And an unmagical human like yourself, among shape-shifting sirens, carbon fiber constructs, and wizards, you're exceptional, exceptionally dull, and exceptionally underestimated. No matter how much you've tried to fit in, to love this place and all its wonders, it never reciprocated. All it did was take. All it left you with was emptiness. So why not take something back? Steal everything the county denied from you, fill that gnawing emptiness, then leave it behind forever. Luckily you know what you need, and exactly where to find it. The familiar, a downtown cafe, noteworthy only for its secret recipe, locked tight in a back room. Conveniently enough, they're hiring, so desperately that they aren't asking for experience or background checks. All that's left is to put together an application. Not that anything you say on it really matters, it really does. Oh boy! Oh my gosh, I get to... Ooh! Oh, my experience is covered in coffee. I am self-motivated. I am a self-motivated worker who loves social interaction. I'm a good communicator. Excellent organizer, might as well say that. And I got that. You know what? Destiny. Moon. Oh! That's cool. Okay, let's make this look most like myself, guys. Can I change the hair? Oh! Okay, let's see. What all is there? Okay, there's just these. Yes. I am... Other. Oh. Subjective, she. Objective, they. Hers. Theirs. Let's do themselves for this. Is. Okay. Let's see if I can get it as close to my hair color as possible. I'm guessing this is all I'll look like. Okay. Also, I guess this is not... Yeah, 123 Placeholder Avenue, Artifice County. Phone number, no. Okay. I think I'm done? Done. A few days later, you're face to face with the familiar. While its neighbors are all dust and drywall, its facade seems unbroken, even if the varnish is peeling at the edges. Oh. Okay, so we'll complete all of page 1 for episode 1. Oh, now you can actually see what time it is for me. No. Return? A few days later, you're face to face with the familiar. Well, oh, I already read that. For a moment, nothing. Then you spot a silhouette in the window who flicks its neon sign to open before waving you over. You cross the street, repeating the details of your plan. You need to get in, get out, and for the smoothest possible getaway, try and find someone else to take the blame. But can you really do all those things without running into any complications? You've already reached the front door. You can barely turn back now. The cafe laid bare before you is almost indistinguishable from the scant images you found online. Mismatched chairs and relatively wall art, well kept but worn down. Oh. You don't get long to take it all in. A construct towering over you 2 meters tall stops wiping down the counter and turns to greet you. Oh my god, you're so cute. You must be Destiny. Great to finally meet you. Sorry, terribly rude of me to not greet you at the front door. As she strides over, you realize how old her vessel must be to have no custom blooms or decals, just worn gray stone, flowering moss, and that tiny bluebird nested on her shoulder. I'm Salone, from the emails. Lovely to have you on board. Did you get here alright? I saw your address was uptown, and I know we're a wee bit out of the way. Before you get a chance to reply, she's already yanked you into a crushing 2-handed shake. For a moment, you worry that she might have pulled your arm from its socket. Actually, I shouldn't get chatting just yet. Today's schedule is pretty packed. What with your induction, and I barely found time to fix breakfast for Adam. Oh, hang on. This is Adam. Adam, say hello to Destiny. She's your new coworker, so be polite. The bird is named Adam. Adam's usually my only company up front, so it'd be nice to have you too. I mean, I love this job. I really do. But after 6 years of working the floor by myself, starting at 5 every day, not that you have to come in that early, of course. We're only meant to start at 8, but it pays off. It does. As Salone trails off, you have a chance to put your plan in motion. You spent a long time figuring out other people's so-called feelings and just how easy they are to manipulate. If someone's in a good mood, they'll probably think better of you and suspect you less. Then again, if you make someone upset, they might make for an easier scapegoat under pressure. But what's best for Salone? Better make that first impression count. Destiny? Oh, I've worried you about that 5 a.m. thing, haven't I? I just want to stress that you don't have to do that. Honest. Decrease Salone's mood to make her more prone to breaking under pressure. Increase Salone's mood to make her more amenable ally. You know what? Let's make friends. Oh, that's sweet of you. I try to bring the best out of the old familiar. Good to know other people actually notice. The lights flicker overhead before Salone can finish her sentence. Oh, sorry. That was fixed. Should call the electromancer once I get a free moment. Anyway, packed schedule. I've got pastries in the oven, then a delivery after. Come on, let's get you in uniform. If we're quick, I can show you how our recipe works before any customers arrive. Salone strides through the doorway, behind the counter, beckoning you into the kitchen beyond. It takes 3 steps to match just one of hers. Wow, clean kitchen. The kitchen, built from cool metal and right angles, is warm with the smell of apricots. You breathe it in while Salone roots through a nearby cabinet before suddenly sighing. I'll say this now, sorry about the fit. She hands you an apron like her own, exactly like her own actually, and that, if it's far too big for you, it's bound to slow you down and make you look utterly ridiculous. Your one should be here tomorrow. I hope it's alright in the meantime. Don't take the apron, you're liable to trip over that thing. Take the apron. You're here, to play the part, aren't you? Sure, I am here to play the part. Great, how are you going to steal the recipe while wearing this? Thanks a million, Destiny. You're seeing an upside. Here's your name tag, too. As you wrap yourself in the oversized apron and pin on your name tag, Sloane smiles. It's a small, sad smile that weighs down her whole face. Look, I'm not sure everything you've heard about this place has been grand, but once you put in a little elbow grease, she really shines, and I've got a lot of elbow grease. I just wanted to say that you wouldn't be here if I didn't think you had the same drive. Your application told me that much. Although, in the future, maybe don't say that you're, god of electrocutionary arts. To some, that could come across as you having notions of your abilities. But at the end of the day, those are just words. Your experience was what really settled it. I mean, it must have been quite a privilege to work for. Sloane was cut short by a buzz from her phone. Ah, pastries. Why don't you pop into the office while I grab those? Fred, your manager, I should say, ought to be ready. Big gray door on your right. Best of luck. You take 6 steps towards the office. A hiss of heat escaping the oven behind you. Beyond lies Fred, the owner. The one from the newspaper. The one whose recipe you're here for. Oh, lots of cat stuff. You ease the door open, but no one greets you. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the colossal metal safe that occupies a quarter of the room, just a few steps away. You knew the recipe was protected, but not like this. The safe looks like it was taken from the set of a heist movie. It should be locking up gold bars instead of a recipe for coffee? But as you run your hand across its surface, wondering just how you're going to crack it open, there's a rustle nearby. You snap upright with a bolt of unhidden adrenaline. Like a dragon emerging from its hoard, a tiny gold-eyed tuxedo cat rouses from a pet bed on top of the safe. He blinks stickily, then suddenly glares at you, fur on end, eyes aglow. Don't touch my... Oh. Yep, there's swears in here. I didn't expect that. He spits the words at you like darts, light cracking through his panicked eyes. There in the room starts getting heavier, as if brewing into a thundercloud. Who sent you? If you think you're going to best me in my own domain, then... Wait, you're the new hire, aren't you? Quick as a power cut, the light in his eyes blinks out, and the pressure lifts with it, the cat's eyes leaping smoothly from the safe to the desk. Sorry, that was unprofessional of me. I'm Fred. Welcome to the Familiar. Good to have you on board. Well, given that terrifying magic and the talking, he's not a cat. He's a demon bound to the form of a beast. A familiar, in other words. That's the last time I'm pulling an all-nighter on admin. You're lucky to still be young human, because after the first century, things get Sloane wanted you on board, right? We have one main rule. Do everything we can to show the economic types this place isn't a bad idea. More than fire safety drills, we need to drive and spite. So that's what I expect from you. Are we clear? Decrease Fred's mood. Did you expect I even be here today? Decrease Fred's mood. You know what? Let's make allies, buddy. That's what I'd like to hear. So long as we're all on the same page, you and I will get on just fine. We aren't a happy little family here. We're just hard workers. This isn't going to work if you aren't prepared to work just as hard as me and Sloane. If on cue, Sloane enters the office, a kettle boiling water in one hand, a packet of coffee in the other. She starts mixing the two into a mug on Fred's desk. Oh, that's such a cute cup. Morning, Fred. Everything alright in here? Thought I heard a bit of shouting. Oh, no, it's all fine. I've just been giving, Fred quickly squints at your name tag, giving Destiny the lowdown on the Familiar, our history, what we do, all the good stuff. Sloane gazes at Fred, tracing the tiredness in her eyes. Her smile dims a little. Oh, that's nice. I can join you now if you'd like. We can go over the finer details together. If you've got time, by all means. With firm movements, Sloane puts the kettle down and closes the door behind her. Fred's eyes lock onto your name tag again, as if he reads it under his breath. So, Destiny, let's get down to business. We're open 8 to 5 most days, but your shift goes 30 minutes longer at the end of closing. Anything that after that is overtime. I can give you the forms. Aprons go on the hooks in the kitchen. If If anything gets spilled on it, don't be afraid to excuse yourself and replace it as soon as you can. Oh, and if you are going to excuse yourself, and on it goes. Salone and Fred don't speak to you as two different people, but as two halves of one business, efficient, organized, and trusting one another as best they can. That should be most of it. I'll be with you at the counter for your training, so don't hesitate to ask me any questions. She's cut off again by her phone. Oh, excuse me, Dave. Hey, Salone, just unloading the van out back now, so there's your heads up. Thanks, Dave, I'll be right there. Take a quick drink of water. Ah, I should be off. Need to give my signature for the deliveries. Thanks again, Fred. Oh, Destiny, before you join her, I'm sure you've heard about our recipe. Must be dying to learn what makes the Familiar's coffee so irresistible. Or irresistible. But it's not so much a set of instructions as it is, well, I won't get too arcane with you. It's more of a background thing, like the internet. You use that, right? Point being, even if you don't see it, it'll still be working its magic back here in a drill-proof, bomb-proof, 6-gauge safe, which only me and Salone can open. Also, I cursed it. Create an opportunity for Fred to act suspiciously in front of others, so it's protected against teleport-based attacks too, of course. Increase Fred's suspicion of Salone. Oh, Salone offered to show me the recipe earlier. Increase Fred's mood. I get it. You've got to protect what's yours. I think if I'm going to frame someone for a murder, I need the boss on my side. It's probably wise to stay in Fred's good books, but at some point you'll need someone else to take the blame for your crime. Exactly. All our livelihoods depend on that recipe. Its safety is our safety, so I protect it the way I'd protect anyone, with half centimeter of enchanted steel. Oh my god. He looks back at the vertical vault behind him, as if checking that it's still there. Can never be too careful with these things, especially in this economy. I mean, wasn't it just last week that Raphael Hendricks wrote off his beauty store chain? It's inspirational how these CEOs act. Expanding isn't easy. I mean, ideally, we'd have an accountant, a consultant, another chef, but we've got you, and you're one hell of a start. Especially with our regulars. Ugh, you'll meet them soon. Enough, you should catch up with Salone. Anything you need, I'll be back here, going over these papers. As you leave the office, Fred paws a single sheet of paper from the files on his desk. Even upside down, you recognize it as your CV. Oh my gosh. Not a moment after you enter the kitchen, someone waves at you from the back door. Ooh, can I blame this guy? In the doorway next to Salone is an uniformed courier, a human, just as unremarkable as you. A precious stack of cardboard boxes wobbles threateningly behind him. Say, you're Destiny, aren't you? Salone was telling me about you. All good things, I promise. Mostly good. Dave gives Salone a package and gives you a conspirational eyebrow waggle. He pauses to take a long breath inward through his nose. Oh, is that apricot? So he did go for the new recipe. Fred must have taken some convincing. Oh, I'm just trying it out. We'll see how they sell first. Hey, if I come by, I'm off work. Oh. Hey, if I come by once I'm off work, that's one customer right there, guaranteed. Salone breaks away and put each package in the right place. Dave looks at you, eyes glistening. Hey, Destiny, have a good day, yeah? If you say so. What does he care? He's not going to be around for it. Okay. Any more for me, Dave? Just a couple bigger things, but I'll grab those time. Don't let me interrupt your induction. Are you sure? I'll catch you later for that pastry, yeah? Oh, I made him upset. Dave walks away, whistling, his footsteps gradually going quiet in the alley. Destiny, I'm so sorry about Fred. I know he must have overslept today. That's on me. You notice her hands are balled up into fists, one so tight that even a stone starts to buckle. I just wanted your first date to be easy, but oh well, let's get you behind the counter, shall we? There won't be time to take you through all the machines, so let's just fill the drip maker. I keep the house roast down there, so carefully pulls open a burlap sack of beans, scooping them into the grinder. As you pulverize them, the aroma of the coffee fills your lung like a cloud of bitter smoke. Today's been all over the shop, hasn't it? We should get a wee moment to breathe now. Only one customer comes in this early, and they don't do Mondays. I'll introduce you tomorrow. Sloane smiles, the stone wrinkling around her eyes, and it dawns on you. This is beginning to feel like a real job. Just as you finish that thought, the door swings wide open, and your first customer skips inside. She's so cute! I'm sorry if I misgendered you, but you're so cute. You spot at least 4 shades of pink in their outfit. Pink fingernails, pink sun hat, lipstick, backpack, and that dress must be bespoken too. Pricey. As they draw close, though, you spot pointed fangs in their cheery smile and deep red eyes behind their tinted glasses. A vampire. Good morning, Sloane. Oh, I spoke too soon. Morning. Before you order, this is Destiny, our new barista. Ah, so you're finally upscaling. You know, I saw some prime real estate going for cheap on Moonbow if expansion's on your mind. Slow down. We're not taking over the industry just yet. The vampire looks as if they have more to say, words bubbling just beneath the surface, but settles on a pout. Destiny, I'm Jesse, with an IE. Jesse's eyes swivel to you with abundant curiosity. Your apron's so big. I'm more for tailored fits myself, but I know that baggy looks have been catching on lately. Draws focus to the wearer being separate from their clothes. Oh no, it's nothing like that, just a supply chain issue. What will it be this time, Jesse? A hot chocolate, please, and I'll have it with, whipped cream, nutmeg, caramel, marshmallows. Wait, will that fit? Marshmallows, then whipped cream, then caramel, and the rest. Oh, but what if I got cookies, too? Give me one with everything, and 2 chocolate chip cookies, please. Sloane's already off to one side, rifling through her arsenal of ingredients. Meanwhile, Jessie brandishes a pink bat-styled mug from the satchel, placing it on the counter as their eyes flick back to you. Okay, it's been 22 minutes, so I'm gonna save here, and we'll continue again another time. I hope you all enjoy, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Please make sure to check the description for all of the links, and yeah.